YouTube? For the Love of Toys here with the For the Love of Collecting the Uncanny X-Men Marvel Legends Marvel's Beast. Now, not even gonna lie to you, I paid over $100 for this figure. Please don't go out unless you're like me and a fool and want to be foolish and waste your money. The Beast should be coming out at some point. I don't know what they're waiting for X-Men 97. Now, in case you don't know, this Beast is almost, and it was released before X-Men 97 came out. I don't know if that was their ploy, but this Beast is almost spot on for X-Men 97. So that's why I had to have it. I didn't have to have it. That's why I wanted it. So I bought it for you so you can live vicariously through me and you don't have to purchase it. So I'm going to review it. I know I'm late. And like I said, I was on the fence for a long time. I waited as long as I could, hoping that another Beast would come out. But this Beast is, in my opinion, perfection. I doubt very seriously if they'll be able to do any better than this. And I'll do some comparisons as usual and give you a look and let you decide on whether you want to go out and spend ridiculous amounts of money on this Beast instead of waiting for X-Men 97, which should be releasing a Beast since he was in the cartoons. And he didn't get killed or anything like that. So, enough about that. He comes with 2 beakers. Another head from the previous release of, I think it was Caliban Wave. Same thing, different colors. Glasses, 2 hands, and a lab coat. See the beautiful artwork here, 4 heads on the Marvel Comics display, which are actually artwork and not toy heads. I don't think so anyway. Doesn't look like the Rogue we had from X-Men 97 because this was supposed to be a retro wave, so I can understand that. Storm, Gambit, and Wolverine. And like I said, 2 hands, glasses, lab coat. Here he is on the back. There's an old Toy Biz figure that I don't have handy. I don't even know where it is, to be honest with you. Came in a 12-inch that this figure reminds me of. And it came in a 4-inch that this figure reminds me of. I don't have that one either. But you can look them up for yourself and find them. And on the back here, we have a little, looks like a 4-inch display of a figure. Black and white image. Marvel's Beast, the Uncanny X-Men. You can see him with his experiments right here in his hands. It says Marvel's Beast. And the read-up says, Dr. Henry McCoy, the gentle giant of the X-Men, uses his mutant physicality and genius mind for the betterment of humans and mutants alike. All right, so that's that. They covered up the barcode for whatever reason. I don't know why. So that's that. And I picked it up from Amazon, so that's where I got it from. All right, let's get them out of the packaging and take a look. All right, here Beast is out of the packaging. And as you can see, just going to keep giving this figure its praises. Comes with this cloth lab coat, which, you know, much more expensive figures come with cloth. This is usually plastic on the Marvel Legends, but they went the extra mile for you and gave you a nice cloth jacket, and I really appreciate it. So this blue is just awesome. Comes off camera. Hope it's coming off on camera like it is in real life. You know, because sometimes colors get skewed. I'm going to go over his articulation. First, we're going to go over his accessories. I've heard that these glasses don't want to stay on his face, so I'm going to cheat today and use some tape. Or some glue, probably, for the final product. Here he is. He comes with 2 sets of hands, 1 extra head, and 2 beakers or tests. So that's that. They even went the extra mile painting the fingernails. It's 1 hand. And we have another hand, but I don't know where it's at, so I'm not going to sit here and look for it. Just another hand, and the nails is painted on that hand as well. So there we go. This is the alternate head, which came on the, like I said, the Caliban Wave Beast with a different color. Hair has shading, got a little bit of red speck in mine. I don't know what that's about, but I guess it came from the mouth. The mouth is painted, the teeth really well done. All the paint seems to be intact except for that little spot. It's the bottom of the head, top of the head, and that's that. There we are with the figure. It says X-Gene 6. I don't know if that comes across on the camera. Some purple fluid in there. And this one here with the little cylindrical green fluid. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why it wouldn't fill the entire container, but hey, they did what they wanted to do. I understand. All right, and that's that. We're gonna look at his articulation. Gonna take him off, get his hands off, and pull his coat off. All right, let's take a look at the lab coat. As you can see, very well done, very nice stitched. Great job. Okay, here is Beast without his lab coat. We're going to check his articulation. He has butterfly joints in the front. As you can see, they go all the way back that far. Very nice. And then they go forward that far. Okay, so you want to get hunched over. Double jointed elbows. Rotate at the biceps. Arms lift up that high. They rotate. Head looks up that far, which is good for such a thick figure because his hair, the way it's cut, and he looks down that far. Bends at the waist that much, bends back that much. He does not rotate, just rotates at the lower chest. Okay, rotates at the upper thigh. Mine seems to be a little stuck, or is it? Might be stuck from the, there it is. It rotates, but you know, the paint has it pretty stuck, so I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't really need to rotate that. Double jointed knees. No rotate at the calf or boot, as they would call it. Pivot, hinge, so that's good, and his toes. Double joint goes back that far, in case you were wondering. All right, so that's that. Anything I missed? No? Okay. Now, let's get him with his lab coat on and his glasses. Okay, here he is with his lab jacket holding his beaker and with his glasses on. Now, these glasses will not stay on his face. I don't know what they were thinking when they gave us the glasses. It was a great touch. I mean, he needs glasses, but they don't stay on. I use tape to hold them on. His jacket is covering up the tape pretty well right there. But anyway, just wanted to show you that. And I don't know where the other hand got to. I have this hand, but I can't seem to find where the other holding item hand is. You know how it goes when you're making videos. But anyway. That's that. Now we're going to do some comparisons. And first we're going to see if we can get Beast in everybody's favorite stance. All right. I got Beast to stand in everybody's favorite little pose. He's got his glasses on, still has his jacket on. Like I said, I couldn't find the other hand to hold the beaker. But anyway, that's him standing by himself, as you can see. This is my hand. No trickery. He's standing all on his own. And he fell just for you. But there you go. One accessory Beast was missing was a book, so I put a larger scale book in his hand because in the comics and in the cartoons, Beast is always reading. So they should have threw that in there. I believe one of the other Beasts came with a book, but this one didn't. So that was a missed opportunity, but we did get other accessories and a nice soft goods lab coat. So can't really complain. And I also believe we won't be needing an X-Men 97 Quicksilver. I don't know. Well, I guess we could because they made this suit in a retro for. I don't believe we'll need a X-Men 97 Quicksilver, but I guess we will because they made this in a blue suit and I wasn't able to find that either. That was a hard figure to find as well. I think from the same retro wave, if I'm not mistaken, in the blue suit. And one came with the 3-pack. But here he is with Quicksilver in the green outfit, which I believe is his bad guy outfit. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. All right. Okay, here he is with the Caliban Wave Beast with a different head. Like I said, that Beast came with this head, just in black hair and same face. Different color blues. As you can see, the blues don't really come across on camera that well. One is more lighter blue and the others are darker. As you can see, the shading comes across on camera. Shading is a lot darker on this figure, and I really prefer this color more. The shorts are a different blue as well. I didn't notice that initially. Shorts are different blue. I got this custom head with the glasses for the original cartoon. Okay, so I guess I'll throw the coat on him and use that as my original, or I don't know, or vice versa. I don't know. But yeah, so that's that Beast from the Caliban Wave. Here he is with Executioner from X-Men 97. Here he is with Professor Xavier from Savage Land that we just recently got from the Retro Wave. Here he is with the Goblin Queen from the X-Men 97 series, Hasbro. Here he is with X-Men 97 Magneto, Quicksilver's dad who I showed in a previous clip. Here he is with Jubilee from, I don't remember the wave. You got to forgive me. I mean, I could look these things up. It takes a little bit more time, and you guys don't really seem to care that much. So you can look it up for yourself if you need to know what wave this Jubilee's from. It's from a Hasbro wave previously. But here he is with, I don't think X-Men 97 are going to need to redo a Jubilee, but I'm sure they will. But this is the perfect Jubilee for now. I don't see how they'll outdo it. Maybe the face sculpt will be a little bit better, but these glasses come off, the gum comes out her mouth. This was an excellent figure, and I might not replace it. Here he is with Hasbro's X-Men 97 cartoon wave Nightcrawler. Now, Nightcrawler is Rogue's brother, in case you didn't know. Stepbrother, half-brother, adopted brother, whatever. So, here he is with X-Men 97's Jean Grey. Here he is with Scott and baby Nathan Summers. This is the X-Men 97 body with a Mezco head, I believe. That Marvel 97 head was too goofy for me, so I had to switch it out. So I switched it out with this head. I believe this is an X-Men 97. It could be one of the other figures. They're all very similar, so I don't know. But either way, it's not the head that came on the X-Men 97 body. And here he is with my custom Nathan Summers. Everybody well known, better known as Cable. Custom gun, custom arm. Like I said from the previous videos that I made, he has an arm from Hercules. You can swap it out. Not that hard to do. And here he is with X-Men 97's Rogue. Now, I'm going to stop here and go into a little rant. This Rogue is back out in stores now. Hard to find, popping up everywhere. Sometimes 10 figures, 8 figures, 7 figures. I haven't seen that many in my neck of the woods. I've only seen one, and I'm in Pennsylvania, so that'll give you some indication. I've only seen one. And online, they in and out of stock. So if you're looking for one, I believe I paid $60 for this because I was so desperate to get it. I couldn't find it. And now that I'm looking around, I don't believe I have X-Men 97 Gambit. If I do, I don't know where I put them. So I have to look through my collection and see, like I buy a lot of figures, so maybe I'll just put them somewhere else. Usually when I get the figures, I'll take a picture and, so this way I can have a memory of having them. But anyway, I can't find them for now. But this is X-Men 97's Rogue. She's out in stores, do your due diligence and see if you can find her. I found her today, not even 5 miles from my house. The only one on the shelf. And I also heard that in stores, they're holding them in the back so you can use the UPC to try to find one if you so choose. I'll show you right here, the UPC, in case you need it. I'm sure it's not that hard to find, but since I have it on hand, I'll show it to you. There you go. You can take a screenshot of that, and hopefully you'll have luck. Here he is with everybody's favorite Wolverine, X-Men 97. He's also back out in stores. They had a reissue of them, and he is easier to get. I've seen him I bought him offline. I bought another one because I like that head sculpt. It's the best head sculpt in my opinion for a Wolverine. I don't think you can argue that. But yeah, he's back in stores, and you should be able to find him. Rogue's a little bit harder. So X-Men 97 Wolverine back in stores. And here he is with my last figure comparison, X-Men 97 Bishop. Really well done figure. As you can see, they're comparable in height. X-Men 97 figures, in my opinion, a little bit stylized, but I enjoyed the cartoon. I thought it was one of the best cartoons ever made. I mean, the music, it had some weird points too, but it was really well done. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was, and I enjoyed it. So, with that said, if you can, please wait on Beast. Don't go out there spending $100 on Beast and then they bring a Beast out that should be just as good, if not maybe a little better. I don't know how they can make this figure any better. I didn't gush over this head, but I'm going to right now. I mean, this head sculpt is the best Beast head sculpt we've gotten, and I don't see them topping this Beast head sculpt. I mean, look at that. That is just outstanding. That the look on his face. I mean, the hair. I mean, this is the perfect beast face. I mean, I just don't see them doing it any better. But is it worth $100 of your money? I don't think so. But I couldn't wait. So, as always, I'm for the love of toys. And whatever you do, do it for the love. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I'll be giving away a figure randomly when I get to 1,000 subscribers, and that number doesn't seem to be moving that much, but I'm still going to say it. So, as always, I'll see you in the next one.